Today we are in the Bantam Calico Cochin pen, and we are going to be catching and trimming vent feathers because these free-loading hussies have not had fertilized eggs all season. And I have tried so many different things. At first I thought maybe it was some sort of mite or parasite issue, but that's cleared up. Then I thought it was because there was two roosters in here, like maybe they were keeping each other from mating. So I switched to one rooster, and then I thought maybe that rooster just like wasn't doing the job. So then I switched to another rooster. So I tried different rooster setups, different roosters altogether. I've checked for parasites. Then I thought maybe it was like a seasonal thing, like sometimes, like it's been known that there are some particular birds, for example, that like there are certain times in the year where their fertilization just isn't as good. So then I thought maybe it's like a time of the year thing, but it's like spring, y'all. Like officially spring, the weather's beautiful, the bugs are back, snakes are active, spiders are active, but these mother cluckers still are not fertilized. So today we're gonna trim vent feathers and I'm gonna show y'all how to do it. It's always my preference to start with the roosters. I think it sets the tone for the rest of the coop. And you gotta figure that like the roosters are, what, 50% of everything that goes on in here, right? So it seems like if the rooster's not able to mate, that's 50% of the problem right there. Now, these guys are pretty easy to handle because they're small, but when you're holding chickens, basically the easiest way to do it is to take your middle finger and put your middle finger between the legs with these two fingers on either side of the legs. So it's like, well, you can't see because they're so floofy, but I'm holding his legs in my hand right here. If I was going to carry him, well, I'd put him backwards, but always hold the wings down when you're carrying them too. And when you face them backwards, you kind of carry them like a football backwards, and then they don't feel like they're going to fall over. Basically, we're just going to be trimming the floof. We don't want to get too far down in there. We don't want to get to the feather quills because when you trim the feather quills, they become sharp and it could accidentally make mating more uncomfortable, which is not the goal here. The goal is to facilitate mating so that the chickens can make that cloacal kiss. So basically, I'm just going to trim all these little floofy feathers right here around the vent. This would be better if I had very sharp scissors. The vent is here. You have to trim the feathers above as well. Sir, I'm trying to help you. There we go. I think that should be enough. See, oh, poor guy. That I'm going to be doing while I am this up close and personal with all these guys is I'm going to be checking for mites. This lady is actually already missing some feathers back here from when they were really infested with mites a couple weeks ago, so I actually probably won't need to trim her. It definitely looks like she's getting well mated. Well, maybe she could use a little trimming just up top right here, because sometimes those feathers kind of get down and block that cloaca. They remind me of fairies flying. Or like dandelions, you know, when dandelions go to seed. Oh, do you want to see something else cool while I have these birds here? If you look on the top of the tail, on the lower back, okay, so see where I am right here? There is a gland right there, and that is their preening gland. Like if you'll notice when they're preening, they'll reach their head back and grab from right there and like then go preen in various points of their body. It's because this gland secretes oil, and that oil helps the birds to preen and keep themselves clean. Okay, so again, we are trimming around the vent, but not just like right below the vent. We're also trimming right above the vent. And we're getting all of those floofy feathers, and we are not trimming down to the quill. We're just trimming the fat, if you will, the floof. she doesn't seem to mind. And look, everybody's gonna be grateful in the end. It's gonna all be worth it in the end. I'm doing this outside of the coop also because you can see all the feather dander going everywhere. I don't want that in the coop. Oh, bad idea. And there we have it. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm nervous to even say this, but I haven't seen any evidence of mites on any of these birds yet, which is good, because that wasn't the case a month ago. So my treatment and retreatments must have worked. I feel like I might be jinxing myself in saying that, but I'm gonna go ahead and just claim it. This one looks really nice, if I do say so myself. It's a masterpiece. Who knew that I am like the Edward Scissorhands of vent trimming? If in fact this is the problem, that I needed to just trim the vent feathers, I would expect to see improvement in my fertilization within like 7 to 14 days. I wouldn't expect it to happen overnight, but I would expect it within like a week or two. Look at this guy. What's he doing in there? What are you doing in there, sir? This is proof that no chickens were harmed in the trimming of the vent feathers. Oh, look, he's feeling pretty sure of himself now, actually. Please get the job done, sir. And thank you. Please and thank you. I will report back to y'all in a week-ish and let y'all know how fertilization is doing, or to see if I need one of y'all to come pick up all these damn birds.